And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set. And our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease. What's the scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And digging in for San Francisco, Lamont Wade Jr. Not close with that one, and we are underway. And a foul ball. Pitch misses inside. Ball 2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Two now. In the air, left field. Ornelas hauls it in, and there's one away. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Willie Adames stands in. Adames goes 6'1", batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And first offering is fouled off. Here's the pitch to Adames. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. 1 out, bases empty. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. This one in the dirt. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder, but he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. Just misses. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Man at first, 1 away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
First and second, 1 out. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's Elliot Ramos.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
This one in the air, right field. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. Giants 0, Padres coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Petco Park. And today's starting pitcher, Logan Webb. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Fernando Tatis Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field, and it looks like trouble, and it gets by him. Tatis around second.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner at third, nobody out. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. There's a strike. Tatis, the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Run scores easily, and the Padres strike first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
No outs, runner at first. Here's Manny Machado. In for a strike, 0-1. Runner at first with no outs here. Goes to second for 1, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Bogaerts now. And that one sliced foul. 0-1. Hit on the ground, might be 2. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Slings to first. Bogart's retired. As we take a look at the Padres lineup.
The left fielder.
Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. And that drops in for a strike. This one in the air. Brings it in for the third out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back here in San Diego, here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate.
Mike
Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. First pitch, inside. Just misses. Tap foul at the plate. Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. Just missed. Down. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Going back. And that one is gone. And the Giants have the lead now. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And up next for the Giants, Patrick Bailey. First pitch misses. And a strike. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the top of the second. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Strike two. Still only one out here in the inning. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. Two strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. He's 0 for 1. That misses, and it's 1-0. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
That's in there. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, number 39.
The designated hitter, number 39.
Webb back to work. And a foul ball. Not even close there. And the count even 1-1. And downstairs. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it falls. So a man on base to start the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Jose Iglesias, the next to hit. Just missed.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
And here's a slow roller. Chapman, 1 at second, and 2 in time to first for the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now batting Tyler Wade. Outfield playing pretty shallow. And first offering is fouled off. In there at the knees. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Padres go down quietly. And our score remains 2-1. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. That one outside. And that's ball one. Next offering is fouled back. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Singy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. And that is out of play. Line drive, makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt.
2 down, base is empty. And here is Matt Chapman. Fly to left his first time. Outside, and that's ball one. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
And that's downstairs and outside. Fastball for a strike. And it's 3-2.
Full count.
Two down, nobody on. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Now one of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And there's a foul ball. Chapman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that's the 3rd out. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Giants 2 and the Padres 1. Back here at Petco Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the veteran catcher, Elias Diaz. Swinging a foul straight back. Out to short, Adames. Whips it across. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Little chopper rolls foul. Ripped on a line to center. Lee makes the grab for the second out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Sheets stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
No strikes.
That one lifted to left. Ramos makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in San Diego, start of the fourth, and digging in for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. Swing and a miss. There's the slider, and it's 0-1.
1 strike.
And the sweeper misses.
Well, these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
On the ground right side, and foul ball.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Up the middle, Bogarts handles the chance, whips it to first on the run. Not in time, an infield knock to start the inning. Singy, that was a close play, and it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame them for wanting to take another look.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off.
The call of safe at first base has been
base is empty, 1 away, and now the
out.
DH, Wilmer Flores. And that drops in for a strike.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
And the next pitch is way outside. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting, the catcher, Patrick Bailey.
And up next for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. He's 0 for 1. Runner on the move. Cut on and missed. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. And it skips in the dirt. Towards first. Knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's a slider for a strike. Runner at third, 2 away. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. On to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. One left for San Francisco, but they still lead it 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom four. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado.
You know, Boog, Petco Park seems to be transforming into Machado's castle. I mean, nobody's hit more home runs in this ballpark. And Machado passed Adrian Gonzalez for the top spot on the list in 2023.
Oh, and 2 now. And ball one. That hits the dirt, and it's 2-2. And a good eye there. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. Grounded out his first time up. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
First and second, no outs. And now it's Tirso Ornelas. 0 for 1 so far. And he chases that one below the zone.
0-1.
Machado, the lead runner out at second. Bogaerts on at first with nobody out. Fouled off. He was late.
One, two.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Next
Ball
one
2.
misses, and it's 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
First and second, no outs. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Here's a 2-2.
Full count.
Double play ball to second. There's one. How about that double play?
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare
39.
hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Now the DH for the Padres. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. 2 outs with a runner at third. In the air, right field, Yastrzemski squeezes it, and the inning is over. Padres leave 1, and they trail it here 2-1. New inning getting started. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Lamont Wade Jr. Cease back to work. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Brings it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Giants, the shortstop, Willie.
And up next for the Giants, Willie Adames. 1 for 2. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Just missed. That one to first, and that's just foul. The 1-2. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 2 and the Padres 1. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now Jose Iglesias. And that one missing low. And another ball.
2-0.
Next pitch off the plate. And it's 3-0. Tyler Wade in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at
The
bat.
center fielder, number
No
14,
outs. Runner at first. So digging in now for San Diego, Tyler Wade. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Nobody out. Runner at first. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Double play ball to second. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's Elias Diaz. Bounding ball here. Rolls foul. Wade over at first with 1 away. Runner on the go. Base hit right field. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
No strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
This one in the air. Fitzgerald. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
So 2 down now, and here is Gavin Sheets. And that one in the air center field. Lee settles under it. Drops into the glove. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Padres leave a pair. They're down 2-1. Top 6. Now the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Yuki Matsui.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
Well, these Giants really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Ornelas pulls that one down, and a quick out, number 1.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and that ball is out of here. A solo shot. It's 3-1.
There he got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Pop up here, third base side, and that drops foul. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Wilmer.
Now it's the DH,
Flores.
Wilmer Flores. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A two-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
There's the strike at the knees. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Popped up. Iglesias hauls it in to end the inning. Giants add on one more. Bye-bye, baby. The solo home run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at Petco Park. And now it's Manny Machado.
The third baseman, Manny. Machado.
And he pumps in a strike.
You know, these Padres looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And the 0-2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-2.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. Came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
And here comes Sander Bogaerts. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Logan Webb won't go any further. Not his best performance, but he leaves with the lead. And we'll get a new arm into the game after this.
Now pitching for
Randy
the
Rodriguez taking over on the mound.
73.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Stepping in for San Diego, Tirso Ornelas. Now this is a rocket to left. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
Now batting, number 39.
So here's the Padres DH.
Tying run is only 90 feet away. You need to find a way to score here. No excuses with less than 2 outs.
Out to center. Lee sizes this one up. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Now a relay to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the
second
baseball.
baseman,
Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now here is Tyler Wade. Tosses to first. Out. Third out. They get 2 and draw even again. 7th inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here in San Diego, we go to the top of the 7th, and now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. Matsui measures 5 feet 8 inches, 29 years old, and he was born in Japan. That's to third, handled by Machado. Fires across the diamond, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Fouled off down the right side. One down, base is empty. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a couple of quick outs.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Wade at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ball popped in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. All tied up at 3 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark.
For the
Bottom of the
Padres,
7th. So digging in now for San Diego, Elias Diaz. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Lee brings it in, and there's one down.
Every day during batting practice,
next,
these
the
outfielders
Padres,
get about 10
the
minutes
right
of
fielder,
balls
Fernando
in the gaps. They
Tatis
practice this, and when the game comes,
Jr.
they make the play perfectly.
That one ripped left field. See you later. And they jump out front. It's 4-3. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Smoked on the ground to second. Fires to first in time.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
There's a strike. 2 down,
No
bases
balls,
empty,
one
but
strike.
one run across here at the bottom of the 7th. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Back there. And brings it in at the wall. The Padres get one in the inning with a solo blast. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames. Matsui back to work. Tap foul at the plate. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. And that is downstairs. 1-2 the count.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Ornelas under it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Giants, the center fielder,
And up next for San
Lee.
Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. On the ground, out to short. Zips it to first. Play is made, 2 out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And here is Matt Chapman. And a foul ball. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
On the ground, Iglesias. The throw to first, and that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Padres 4 and the Giants 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tyler Rogers.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
It's Xander Bogaerts now.
For the Padres, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Right through there for a strike. On the ground to third. Chapman over to first in time. Leadoff man is out
now
here in the 8th.
The left fielder, Tirso Ornelas.
Now the left fielder, Tirso Ornelas. 0 for 3 in this one. Right side, hard hit. Over to first.
He's out.
2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, number 39.
Next is the designated hitter. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Ramos makes a nice running catch. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Alec Jacob.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
First pitch just misses. Swing and a chopper out to short. Bogaerts with the throw to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
He's 2 outs away. And now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski, 1 for 3. Pitch
Ball
misses inside. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
He was late there. Strike 1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
All over that one right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now it's the Giants DH, Wilmer Flores. He's already homered here in this one. That's in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The 0-1.
1-1.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Bogarts. And it's caught for the out.
That's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
So it's their last chance in this one. And here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. And the sweeper catches the plate. Swing and a dribbler, foul first base side. This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And the final score here, 4-3. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.